So yesterday morning we left Nakusa, Wisconsin, where we spent Monday night at a casino, and we love casinos. That one was awesome. I forget the name of it, but it was free parking and had free electricity. Anyway, we left there yesterday morning, drove all the way to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, where we spent the night at another casino called Grand Falls. That place was spectacular, which you'll see some clips and pictures coming up in this video later on. And then this morning we got up from there and we drove all the way to the Badlands, and it is breathtaking. It is bad in a good way. Just look at this view. We're so excited. We just got off Interstate 90 and we're going to take 244, which is a scenic byway, over to Custer State Park, where we're spending the next 5 nights in a BLM land called Big Valley. Standing on the edge of the Badlands, we're about halfway through the park on Highway 240, which cuts through the park east to west. And right now, like I said, we're about halfway. This is just a viewpoint, one of many along the route.
So it just happens to be Sturgis Bike Week while we're here at the Badlands. They're all heading that way. Harley Davidson from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
So we drove through the Badlands, and the speed in there is like 25 to 35 miles an hour. So it took us longer than expected to get through. Consequently, we're probably not going to make it tonight to the Custer State Park boondocking site that I have chosen for the next 5 nights. So we decided to stop, and guess what we found? Boondocking land for free on a ledge overlooking the Badlands. This is just amazing. Totally free camping.
Not too shabby, honey.
And we really don't need our generator tonight because we won't need an air conditioner. You can feel the temperature dropping already. And being up on this cliff, it's a pretty good wind. So tonight I think it's just open the doors and let the wind come through and get a good night's sleep. We are really excited to see the sunset because I think it's going to be awesome here, coming off all of these different formations behind me. You can see there's quite a few other RVs out here. Turn down this way. You can see behind me there's, a dot over here on this ridge, and then way down over on that other ridge you can kind of see those over there as well. I'll pan around. I mean, we literally are. There's Sophie. We're sitting here having a cold beer, and if we walk right over here, bam, that's what we get to look at all night long. This is what we get to look at all night long. Well, we woke up to a beautiful, sunny Friday morning here in Custer State Park. We have just entered the park at the Needles Scenic Drive entrance, and we are walking down to Sylvan Lake. So we're hoping that we can get our kayak in here and do some kayaking maybe this afternoon. So we're hiking up around Lake Sylvan. The views are so awesome. So much greenery, and the sky is just deep, deep blue. We're headed out over this way. Kind of reminds me of Devil's Lake in Wisconsin.
So we made it to the highest point of Harney's Peak Summit, 7,242 steps. It took us 2 hours, and it is the highest point between east of the Rockies and west of the Pyrenees Mountains in Europe.
That's so rich.
And we were supposed to get beautiful vistas, but I am with Rain Man, and the clouds have rolled in, and we can't see a dang thing. But the good thing is, I got my steps in. What does the Fitbit say for today already? 15,300 steps. I can skip leg day. Woohoo! Is that done?
So we hung out for a little bit, hoping that the fog would roll through, but doesn't look to be the case. So we didn't get to take in the epic views, because they say that from the top you can see 4 different states. Wyoming, Montana, obviously South Dakota, and I guess it would be Nebraska. So yeah, maybe we'll come back up tomorrow if it's sunny. It took us, how long, Vicki, are we at right now? A little over 2 hours?
It was 2 hours to the top.
Yeah, it was exactly 2 hours to the top. And I think, well, the peak is 7,242 feet. I don't know what the elevation was when we started, but I feel like we've climbed a good 4,000 feet in elevation. So it's a good workout. Well, we're thinking this is about the halfway point. We're on our way back down right now, but the sky's kind of opened up as we're getting into lower elevations here.
And the sun is coming out.
And the sun, of course, is trying to peek out.
We made it to the bottom. 3.5 hours later, 7 miles. I said 7,242 steps before, but I meant feet. And I have my own personal best, honey. 25,500 steps. And it certainly wasn't the flatlands of Florida. That's for sure. We were so disappointed that we couldn't see the beautiful vistas, but then we got to see the white mountain goats, which we've been looking for days, so the trip was now worth it.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here